back to Tactics Talk with Guido. I appreciate you guys tuning in on this episode. I'm going to show you a ranked battle. I've only played 2 of these this next season that we're in right now. First one I lost in this tank, the second one I won, got rank 1, and that'd be me done for ranked battles. You know, artillery is kind of silly in ranked battles. It's a very campy type of mode based on people trying to get chevrons or save chevrons. Plus it's tier 10 with lots of heavy tanks, a lot of meta super heavies and whatnot. So artillery is a viable thing to take, even it is very annoying. Plus, I like to do Arty every once in a while and help out my frenemies out there that are subscribed to the channel. Give them a little bit of SA or a little bit help on playing artillery. I'm in my bat chat 155-58, which is the tier 10 French auto-loading artillery. It's kind of a zippy artillery. Used to have 4 rounds, now it has 3. They nerfed it from 4 to 3 when they went with the stun mechanic, and that's a good idea because it would have been exact or completely silly if it had 4 rather than just mostly silly with its 3. The other thing I want to show you on this, amongst several things with artillery, is that mobility matters and you can move around the map. Now some artillery are just very slow, and some of the things I can do with this slow artillery cannot do. But there are several zippy artillery which will do a lot of this no problem. So I'm looking for lights. There's that guy. I'll just launch one out. But unfortunately he gets moving and I don't quite get to him other than some stun. Quite a long interclip reload, but not long enough for me to worry too much about missing one of these shots like that, where I will then drop to 16 and stun him again. So he's already irritated by me. This is a typical heavy brawling area right down here, and it's a meta brawling area, and because everyone that's playing this are fairly experienced tankers, you're going to find people at the meta positions quite a bit. If you know where they are, then you're able to abuse that knowledge. I say abuse, I'm talking about use. Now I'm going to use the mobility because I can't quite get to those guys up where I was. It was a good initial spot, but because this thing is mobile, I can move now down here. I'm going to set myself up for a better lane of fire with this artillery. I do have to watch the north because the bat chat's running back yelling help. He's got an E50 and a 50-51 coming this way. So I'm just about to reload my clip. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and fire these 3 and then probably have to run away or maybe get one more clip. But these guys are stuck in a hole and I'm just going to absolutely abuse these poor guys. So they're not happy. Not happy at all. That's fully zoomed. This thing is really nicely accurate now. And I'll just wait and take that shot in there, stunning 2 guys. You'll notice I'm watching the minimap. I see the E50, but the bat chat has still got them a little bit busy. And I do have a grill sitting up on the hill right there. However, if they do come around the corner, I'm going to be spotted pretty quickly. So I know that. Yep, there they are. Fantastic. I got my 3 shots. Let's get out of here. And we'll head back up to the same spot I started with down there. Or no. Yep, no, yeah. Alright, well, they've been stopped. Looks like the grill has stopped them. I'm going to take a look, see what's going on here, but I've got quite a long way to reload. So between the bat chat and the grill, they're probably not interested in crossing that open area, so fantastic. What I'll do then is take that opportunity. I still have that good lane that I moved over here to use, and I can start dropping stuff on the guys in the heavy brawling area down here. And see if I can't start breaking open this flank and helping out my team. So he wisely moves up. I'll shoot. I only get about 15 damage. One thing about the 55-58, the little gun on these French tier 8, 9, and 10 artillery, is they don't do a whole lot of damage, unfortunately. That one only did stun. I probably would have done better, actually, to go back to the 3 behind there. I may have got some multiple shots or multiple stuns in there, but I really wanted to help dig out that IS-7. Once we got rid of him, they could kind of fold in on the rest. What's interesting is if you look at the map, and you have a lot of time while you're playing Arty to do so, you can take a look at it and figure out if you've got an advantage or not. So we've lost the north, but that's not really a huge big deal right now because they haven't done anything with it. They haven't come in behind us and got onto the cap and started shooting our guys in the rear. Got a little team killer action going on there. And most of our tanks are stacked up together, so we're actually, as far as map control goes, in a pretty good position here. We have less map than they do, but they aren't doing anything with it, so that's actually not bad for us. This guy's probably going to die soon. I don't even worry about him. He's got so few hit points. They're going to kill him off, and I had quite a while to reload, so we'll just do this. Whack this poor E50M. Poor guy is angry. He fixes it. Starts trying to get away, thinking, ah, bloody artillery, I hate you. But no, oh, look at this. He's going to move forward because he wants to try to get a shot. Yeah, that's nice. So we'll just put another one on him. Oh, there he goes. Artillery is really hard to play. Really hard to play. And I'll just help these guys in the back, take a shot on him, and using the mobility. So I know there are mediums behind me. I have a Conqueror to let me know if they get to at least his position. And the grill has buggered off, so there's no reason for me to sit out over there on the wing alone and unafraid. I'm just going to move up here a little ways. And I'll be honest, I'm using the Conqueror as kind of an early warning. He's the canary in the coal mine for me right now. If somebody hits him, I'm out of here. But I'll stop here for the moment. If I do go up into this low area here, and they get some guys with good view range in this area, that's possible they could spot me. So I just want to avoid being spotted. But I am closer. Another advantage of being closer is the time of flight of your shots is much shorter. And that makes hitting the enemy much easier. So watch how fast this gets there. Whack. Because I'm so much closer, it just is really easy to hit people with artillery close in like this. There's a dune right there that's causing me some issues as far as hitting him goes. I was hoping he'd come down. Oh yeah, there we go. No, just a stun. And I've got one more shell for him. Perhaps I'll get this kill. If he drops into the back, I'll just drop one in and we'll look for a splash. And once I fire, I head out, and there goes the patent. So artillery is very difficult. Very difficult. And I have moved forward now. So I'm going to get even closer to my work now. The Conqueror still hasn't been rolled up, and that T-62A, which was one of the things I was worried about, and the TVP have come back. So they're back to the cap attempting to defend. I'm not too worried about being attacked from behind, but I'm just going to get closer once again so my time of flight is much shorter. I was really wishing I was reloaded here because I could have punished this 50-51 big time. He is right out in the open. 44 dropped on him, looks like maybe from the Conqueror or HE from one of the others. He's stunned, so it must be the Conqueror that got him. And he is done. So now I'm looking for a target. Scoot up a little bit. Oh, look at this, artillery. So their artillery is lit. In hindsight, I really wish I'd have gone after that T-62 because the artillery was on the run and its effectiveness at this point was going to be somewhat questionable. I probably could have done some good work on that T-62, but I'll drop one in here and take out the 261. Cheesy kill. And now I'm looking for this T-62A. Where's he going? Wait for this to zoom in. A little bit of stun on him, maybe another reload. See what happens here. No, I bet he dies. Yep, can't quite get to him. And now it's just cleanup on aisle 2. Not 100% sure we're going to win at this point, but it's pretty clear. And I take a chance here instead of waiting for that last shot to reload and see if I can't get 3 shells in the clip where I can really just unload on one of these last 3 tanks. And I'll continue to move up towards the cap. In hindsight, what I really wish I'd have done here was jump on the cap. I didn't want to cap it out. I definitely wanted to try to get the kills and the damage and the stun. But turns out they didn't get anywhere near the cap, and I could have jumped on it and collected some cap points. I thought maybe they were actually going to end up capping it out because we did have a guy sitting there. You won't find that too much in this mode, people trying to cap out. And now we're just waiting for one of these 2 stirves to show up. Oh, wow, there's one way over there. The grill's going to eat him for lunch, and now there's just 2. They're probably all sitting up here. And there he is, the Object 140. I'm just waiting for this kind of slow turret to get over there so I can maybe get a shot on him. And unfortunately, he keeps it backing up, so we'll see if we get a shot here. Probably splashed him for some more stun damage. Now this guy. Now the problem with the position I'm in right now, as opposed to being where the Conqueror is, the Conqueror has a little bit better line of fire because these hills right in this area are kind of blocking me from taking shots. So this was about the worst position I had during the game as far as taking down guys that were still out there. And I should have got on my horse a little bit earlier than this, jumped on the cap. You can see that the guy we had on the cap jumped off. We have plenty of tanks moving up there and working these guys out, but I'm just trying to take that kind of cheesy shot between some of these peaks right here and see if I can't somehow get a shot on these guys. Who knows, maybe he comes down there. Nope, didn't end up killing him. They got one of them. And now we're just trying to finish this thing up. There he is. Is he going to come up and give me a shot? Yes, no, maybe so. Nope. One thing I could have done differently here was back up. If I went to the red line on the K row, I might have had a better chance, and I end up forcing a reload here for some reason. Now I'm going to head up to the cap and grab about 1 cap point by the time it's over. So I could have been grabbing more points. 2 options there: grab more points, or like I said, go back to the K row over here and maybe get a little more standoff. I might have been able to drop one in over there on him, but it ends up being 5,000 damage from stun, or 5,000 to tanks I stunned. 2,232 with 3 kills. This ends up being an ace mastery in the 155-58. Drops or brings me up to rank 1 in ranked battles. But little example of how to run artillery at the higher tiers for, like I said, my frenemies out there who love the artillery. Hope you guys like what you saw. Hope you learned something. If you did, make sure you subscribe, and we will see you.